predict how Arsenal's season is going to go. We are doing 6 different things: player of the season, top scorer, top assists, surprise package, flop, and the final position. So this is the one to come back to when I'm all embarrassed and I've got it all wrong. Arsenal, first off, let's start with, we'll go with top scorer first. And top scorer I think is going to be Gabriel Jesus, and that goes hand in hand with player of the season as well. He'll get both. I think he'll have a brilliant season if he stays fit, hopefully. And, you know, Jesus brings it home. So let's do it. And I think Jesus could be up there, potentially battling out with Haaland, obviously, as they're both going to be at the top end of the table. So I think he's going to have a really good season. We'll go with top assists. Last season it was Odegaard, I believe. And I just can't see him not getting it again this season. He's so influential from midfield, and he's just going to make so many passes, so much service. And I think the way their forward line works, they are an attacking 3. They're not wingers feeding a striker, so they're all going to be looking for goals. And Odegaard and those from midfield, I'm sure Declan Rice will get some, will be feeding balls to them, and hopefully they'll be scoring a lot of goals just like they did last season. Surprise package. Now, their team's very set up, isn't it? They've got a very obvious starting 11. Maybe less so this season when you've got Havertz and people. But I'm going to say Emil Smith-Rowe will be the surprise package. And all I can think is someone might get injured, or he might just get his chance and he's going to take it. And he's done that before, and we've seen it at the Euros as well, the under-21 Euros, where he did absolutely brilliantly and they brought it home. So he could do really well, and he could fit back into that Arsenal side, which he's kind of slipped out of in recent years. Flop. I don't like to give flop. Unfortunately, I'm going to give it to Havertz, and I'd love him to prove me wrong. I just can't see the way he fits into the team, frankly, and I can't see him getting in front of Declan Rice, Partey and Odegaard, and I can't see him getting in the forward line either. It's a signing that didn't make much sense to me. Final league position. This is the tough one because they did so well last season, so you just never know. But I am going to go for first. I'm going to back them to do it. In terms of quality of their squad, theirs is miles better than Man City's at the minute. With the talent Man City are losing, they're losing Mahrez, they're losing Gundogan. It's just quite scary, and they are replacing them. Obviously, they've got Kovacic and people like that, but their attack is slightly less bolstered than it was last season, which I'm sure Pep won't like. He will very much deal with it and probably win the league, who knows. But I'm just going to say that Arsenal still have the squad depth, still have the bulk of their squad, have a very fit squad that don't get injured that much. So I'm going to say they win the league.